Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon. Maybe. Hold on. Yes. Long day. Alright. Back on the Bronco. This was something you'll see in the prior video that I held on to just so I could get... I was having a problem with the door locks. And you'll see this the beginning of this. I just decided to make it a combo. So we got door lock actuators to replace. So we got to do it on both doors of the Bronco. And in order to do that, I've already started. Got one screw here, which I've got it pulled out. And then down here you've got a screw, and another one there, another one there, and another one there. And then you got to pop this handle off, or the handle. You got to pop this off over said handle. So we got to lift this off of here to get to the actuator. The actuator is actually right here, so you can tell it's original to the Bronco because original rivet. And we'll have to figure out something different other than the rivet. I'm going to try to put something different on here to hold it on so I don't have to rivet the new one back on. But I'm going to take this panel off. Oh look, piece of this. In the prior video, I showed you putting the seat covers on. They have flattened out, straightened out. They look amazing. They're not a total or a complete match, but it works, and I like it. So everything's good. I got to put the trim pieces back on, which is right here. Picked it up out of a junkyard, so I've got to get new clips. Or I should say I got to get the clips and put them on. I have the clips in the garage, but I'll probably do that in this video too. So let me take this off right here, and we will, or I'll take this off, get it done. While I've got it off, I've got this. I need to sand this and paint it. So while the door panel's off, I'm going to sand this piece here. Clean it up. I might get my heat gun out. It's melted in on the back the way they attached it. I'm gonna see if I can't take it off and repaint this. I need to get it redone. This one, somebody did a pretty good job, but it just doesn't, it's okay, because like I put those on over there. Let's see if you can see, yeah, see them right there. I did those trim pieces right there. I put those on. Came out of the same vehicle this one came out of. So, yes, sorry, you're going to look at my nose. So I'll pull this panel off, and I'll show you what it looks like underneath. I've already had it off previously because I did the window motor in here. So all the plastic's already gone underneath here, but I may put some sound deadening material in the door before I put this back on. I've got plenty in the garage. I'll use it up on the doors. But we've got to do both doors because they're not working. I've already replaced the buttons, I've replaced fuses, and lock actuators aren't working. So, oh, look at that. I see a dot. Sorry. Okay, there we go. All right, let me pull this door panel off, enough jibber jabbering, and we'll come back and I'll show you the process of getting this thing out. There's other videos online, you can see this. I'm just gonna show you the way I do it. So, all right, I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, so here's the old one. I had to cut the top off of it. I'll take it out there and show you. But, new one. So, this is what we're looking at right here. So you have to remove this bracket. It just snaps off, and then it's going to go, if I'm not mistaken, it should go on that one right there or that one. But it just locks on. These little, see that plastic? This slides off. That's where I had to drill it out from the door. It goes over top of this, mounts to the back. This is the piece I had to cut from the inside in order to get it to come loose, because you can't manipulate this out of there. And then it comes, the new kit comes, excuse me, various things, but I'm going to use that one. That's the one it needs. It latches into here. Focus. Let's get you out of the way. There we go. So yeah, there, focus. There we go. Alright, it snaps into here. This goes to the door lock. And yeah, so it's a little bit different. You do have to modify it, but let me show you what I had to do here. Talk back out here. Door panel's all apart. It's right there. But it's down in here. I don't know, right there. You have to remove this bracket, which is just a 7/16 bolt off the front, or right here. That 7/16 bolt comes off. It frees this arm up, see? And then the pin hooks into there. Well, I had to take my long-handled snips, tractor supply for the wind, cut it, and it snapped the end of it off right there, and was able to pull it out. So yeah, but this is, it says Explorer Sport Track, but it's a universal. It works for a lot of different things. Oh, here's our window track. The sleeve, it pops out. It just sits in here like this. With the door panel on there, it locks into place. But you see, I took all the plastic off. This holds the mirror on. This one screw here, that's it. So I'm gonna put some sound material, dampening material on here before I put the door panel back on. But I had to do this lock actuator. In order to do it, I had to drill this out. There's a screw here, a screw there, and right there. And they tell you online that's the easiest way to do it, because you can't get to it. You have to drill out a hole. Once you drill out those holes, that window motor comes in and out. I have to get some new speakers. These are okay, but oh well. But yeah, I'm going to definitely put some sound dampening material on the door. Close all this up when we're done. This is what the arm screws into, and you got your screws down the bottom. I need a new light. That bulb's burned out, so I'll put a new bulb in while I've got this apart. But yeah, let me go put that lock actuator together. You have to zip tie it on, and then I have to figure out, I think I'm going to nut cert it. I'm going to put a nut cert in here, and I'm going to bolt to it so then it'll hold on. But yeah, I messed it up a little bit, but I'll fix it. I'm not worried. It's I'm going to try to make it easier for the next person down the road. Hopefully never have to do another one of these. So, but yeah, let me convert this over. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and then I gotta go to the other side. So, all right, let me put this together and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, guys, it's been a couple days since worked on this, but we got to finish up this door. I got the locks changed. Everything's working now. I ended up doing a bolt here, you can see. Oh, hold on, camera's going haywire on me. Got a bolt here. Did a nut cert inside there. Was able to screw it in, lock it in. All right. And we are working now. So everything's working. I did do some sealing on here. Not 100%, but it is a lot better. So now I've got, there's little plastic clips that go into these holes here. So on each side of the door, got one right here, just a little pop-in insert on the back of the door panels. And I also redid this strip on here, took it off and repainted it, but I've got to get a clip for right here to slide in, because this one's broke, so I got to replace that one. We got that one. We got that one. So yeah, so we are going to put these doors back on, and they just drop on. I mean, it's nothing hard, but I'm going to get some new body panel clips, which I have over here, and let's get this door back together. So I'll show it to you after I got it back together. Then we can start putting in. I did that door also. That one's good to go. Everything's hooked back up. Everything is working. Like I said, I insulated the door a little bit with some sound deadening. So yeah. Alright, so let me go grab some clips. put those on that panel, and let's hook this panel back up. So I'll see you in a second. All right, panel is back on. Haven't put the other one on yet. So, said I repainted this. I put in stainless hardware because it's exposed to the elements here and here. So, but yes, panel's back on. New LED here, and we've got lockage. So that is that door. I am going to do the other door, and I don't need to show you how to do it. Taking the panels off is nothing, it's easy. So yeah, so I'll do that. I gotta look over here, but that was uncalled for. So yeah, we are done with this project. At least I'm done with the video. I've drug it out too long. I gotta fix it. I gotta put it online. So hopefully I get a few views. But yeah, I'm glad I did this, because now I don't have to worry about it. And nobody should have to worry about it for a while if I was to hand it down to somebody else or whatever, pass it on. But yeah, so we're done with this. I'm gonna finish the other door and leave it like that. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, so love your family, love your friends, hell, love one another, give each other a hug, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks guys. Bye. Oh yeah, share the video, like, subscribe, and hug somebody. Might make their day, or ask how they're doing. Alright, we'll see you later.